What's up, meta nerds? This video is all about the Sheathipede-class transport shuttle, also known as the Neimoidan Shuttle or the Separatist Shuttle. It was manufactured by Xi Char Engineering, the company run by the religious, machine-worshipping bugs of the Xi Char species that also brought us the Vulture droid starfighter and the C9979 landing craft. Its cost was unknown, but at a length of 14.4 meters or 47 feet, it was a lot longer than an ARC-170. With a top atmospheric speed of 880 kilometers per hour or 547 miles per hour, it was slightly faster than the TIE bomber and the Lambda shuttle. It came equipped with a hyperdrive, and the armed models had 3 light laser cannons, requiring a wider cockpit for the targeting computers, and would require a dedicated gunner instead of the standard co-pilot, and the antennas on the body had to be shortened so that they weren't blasted off by the cannon that was located on the dorsal fin. There was also an automated version, which eliminated the crew, and was run instead by a droid brain. Each version could accommodate 10 passengers, and up to 1 ton of cargo. The Sheathipede was built for the Neimoidians of the Trade Federation, who were so used to being wealthy that they hated to deal with the countless poor people of the galaxy, and specifically requested that their shuttles be made using these large clawfoot landing legs that could only be set down on hard surfaces like landing pads, refusing to land on the muddy or sandy streets that were found on most backwater worlds. Despite having a hyperdrive, they were often used just to transport well-to-do traders across the surface of a planet, or up to an orbiting space station, or a waiting starship, driving many owners of the Sheathipede to upgrade to that integrated droid brain, because it did provide for a slightly larger cabin, and didn't come with the extra cost of maintaining a separate droid crew. Other variants, like the Lapis cutter used by Viceroy Nute Gunray, didn't have any laser cannons, but had upgraded deflector shields. This shuttle was used to bring Nute Gunray and other Neimoidian officials from the Lucrehulks in space down to the surface of Naboo in order to meet with Queen Amidala, and later, this transport was used to escape when the fighting on Geonosis turned in favor of the Republic. Count Dooku had a Sheathipede upgraded with laser cannons aboard his Munificent-class frigate, and one could also be found on the Munificent given to Cad Bane. It also appears that Dooku gave a Sheathipede to Mother Talzin, and we again saw this transport saving Nute Gunray and Rune Hako when the CIS forces were losing their battle over Cato Neimoidia. Though General Grievous used this ship to travel to Utapau, he refused to use the models with the integrated droid brain due to his hatred of artificial intelligence. After the end of the Clone Wars, and the death of the Neimoidian leadership of the Trade Federation, followed by Neimoidian worlds being made Imperial Protectorates, their species kinda got the message and stayed out of the human-centric galactic affairs. This caused the Sheathipedes to become a rare sight, and were really only seen on planets that had Neimoidia in their name. Bail Organa, however, still used what was considered to be an antique Sheathipede during the time that was leading up to the Galactic Civil War. And later, Galen Merrick destroyed what is believed to be Baron Marillion Tarko's personal Sheathipede, and the last time that we see this transport was when it was picked up by the Spectres to replace their lost ship, the Phantom 1. So that's it for the Sheathipede, but you definitely want to hear these cool facts and behind-the-scenes stuff. You can tell that the Sheathipede, Neimoidian Trader, Maxipede Shuttle, and Type B Escort Shuttle were all made by the same manufacturer due to their similar design styles, which were made to resemble aspects of the biology of their creators, the Xi Char. In the Wii, PSP, and PS2 versions of The Force Unleashed, Bail Organa uses a Sheathipede, but in the Xbox, PS3, and PC versions, he uses a Lambda shuttle. In the Revenge of the Sith video game, the shuttle has missile launchers and an energy beam weapon, but while this might be possible, this is the only time we see them. And Grievous's distrust of the integrated droid brain in the Sheathipede is a bit silly, since OOM pilot battle droids were often the pilots not just of these ships, but even larger capital ships. And the look of the Sheathipede cockpit was based off of that of the AH-56 attack helicopter, which was designed and tested in the 60s before being cancelled. But that's it for the Sheathipede-class transport shuttle. If you liked it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to check out our social media, or ways that you can help support this channel, be sure to check out the description down below. If you want to see more, be sure to hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon so that you get notifications. But more important than all that, remember, the Xi Char makes some of the best ships in the galaxy, and the Force will be with you, always.